Hi, I'm Keegan, and this is a Bunch of Gamers. This is our 141st episode of Werewolf the Apocalypse 20th Anniversary Edition. Rage Across the Heavens, the Trees of Venus. I'm going to go around and have my players introduce themselves.
I'm Tyler, and I play Kyle, also known as Guards the Low. He's a Philodox of the Children of Gaia.
Hi, I'm Sam. I play Cora. She's an Aruna in the Geta Fenris.
Hi, I'm Adam. I play Mark Guides the Fallen, and he's a Thurge of the Children of Gaia.
Hi, I'm Sean. I play Zeb Speaks-in-Sweet-Whispers. He is a Theurge of the Silent Striders.
Hello, my name's Thomas. I play Dimitri Howls-In-Memory, Lupus Galliard of the Bone Gnawers.
Hi, my name is George. I am playing William Grows-Matrices. He is a Arun of the Glasswalkers.
Last time, the Pax finally made their way to the sun and met with the spirit incarnate Katanka Sonak, learning that the Windrider viewed the child as a powerful warrior and a potential asset for the Garu in the coming apocalypse. Katanka Sonak expressed extreme rage at the thought of Anthelios and a usurper to his own glory. The Pax then began to ride the winds and headed towards Venus to speak with Tambiyah. Before they could go down to the planet, the maidens of Tambiyah arrived and asked them to reveal their sins of whether they had hurt, intentional or unintentional, women and children. After bearing their sins, Dimitri Howls-In-Memory was gifted a lantern and told that it would shine the way, and the Pax then began their slow descent into Venus. As you begin to descend down to the realms of Tambiyah, the clouds part, and beneath you is a steaming jungle, the heat and humidity striking you and making your fur grow damp and your skin slick with sweat immediately, as the emerald trees with crystalline trunks and shimmering earth of gorgeous greens and yellows in all directions, as you hear almost the harping and songs of the world in the distance just over the horizon, as you slowly land and you hear the wind whispering and beckoning you towards the song.
Dimitri is going to hold up the lamp, since he was told that, at least how I understood it was that he was told that the lamp will help lead the way. Shining the lamp in any particular direction, does anything change?
As you turn, you see the wisps from the lamp under the dark canopy of an almost kind of mist that ebbs and flows like a stream. Is the mist
Flowing in a particular direction, or is it just all around?
It's only in one direction that you're facing. So all the other place, no mist, and then when you go to one direction, mist.
Alright, I think we're supposed to follow the mist, and I'll lead the way forward.
As you start leading the way forward, you start going, and the mist starts to consume and surround you. It blots out Katanka Sonak's light, and the trees grow dense as you hear the scuttling of various creatures, the lamp flickering in some directions and shining brightly in others. Could I get from you, Dimitri, a perception survival check? If 6, please.
Alright.
Alright. As you try, you don't get turned around, but you don't feel like you're making any progress, as time seems to tick away and get away from you. You all get a little tired and find a nice tree that has drooping leaves as a good place to rest, as you all start to feel a bit of fatigue. After a bit of time, you are feeling recovered, though your stomachs are starting to growl, and you may wish to spend a point of gnosis to feed yourselves.
Mark will do so.
If
Same.
not, take a 2-die penalty on all rolls.
I will also.
I'll do the same.
Yes.
Alright, with your lantern, Dimitri, same roll again.
Alright. 2 successes.
As you move through, the mist gets denser. It's almost like you're in a deep fog, when suddenly you see an oddly familiar face, one you have not seen for several years. As you see the face of Hank Verger holding up his hand and seeming to block his face in a great wind, as he seems to be moving in place, his clothes fluttering behind him. As he shakes, holds up his hand, as he looks at you and goes, "What are you doing?" As you see him flung back, and you see him fly back the way he'd been blown, as he slams into the earth, and a rotting corpse rises from the earth, its eyes igniting as it looks at its ruined body, turns up and tries to scream, but the throat is gone, and there's just this horrible gargling of despair, and then he is gone.
Oh no.
As you continue on, you see something else. And in the distance, it looks like a great pyramid sitting amongst the sands almost. The mist giving almost like a appearance of white sands as the sands rattle and the pyramid begins to collapse in on itself as you see what almost looks like a stream of screaming specters launching to the heavens and fleeing in all directions as you hear the screams of jackals, and the mist begins to slowly dissipate as you start to get to a clearing and you see a beautiful, elegant tree. The bark is like cat's eye. The leaves shimmer like a mix of emeralds and diamonds, and strange fruit grow upon it in the same hue of sapphires and rubies, glimmering and shining, creating just this explosion of light and shimmers in all directions. As you hear from the tree, "Welcome to my realm. It is good for you to come. Kyle guards the low. Mark guides the fallen. Zebulon speaks in sweet whispers. William Grows-Matrices. Cora Two-Hearts. And Dimitri Howls-In-Memory."
We come to your realm in search of answers to some of our questions.
"Oh, you deem that I am worthy of answering your questions, Dimitri? Me, after I have seen how you have treated women. Watch the Barbie movie and I'm juiced up on feminism, motherfucker."
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say to that. And I know that Dimitri has done terrible things, and it's like the one part of this game that I regret so terribly.
I don't know, man. It might be one of those things where you just say, "I know of my irredeemable misdeeds," and present the thing that is likely the most innocent among us for help. Just take the L. Take the personal L.
Yeah. Dimitri will pause and say, I know of the wrongs that I have done, but I come in search of ways to protect one that is innocent, and I will hold up the cub like this.
As it kicks exactly like your cat, and she goes, you hear the tree go quiet for a moment. She goes, "I understand. This is not the right guys to talk about this. If you, a young man, wish to show what it is like to place your body in the way of protecting a child, come, follow my voice." As the voice leaves the tree and you hear it just outside of the clearing, "and we can talk over here so that I may meet with you in a more appropriate guise."
And I will follow the voice.
You follow the voice and you see her. She is about 20 feet tall, in the form of a giant golden praying mantis with beautiful crystalline wings. "Continue, Dimitri." She starts to clean the pincers.
All right, and Dimitri will take a seat and set the child in his lap and say, "Well, we wish to know your opinion of the child, this perfect metis born in a world that our fellow Garu either seek to kill it or our enemies seek to save it. And we are caught in the middle. And we have been, our current adventure, our current quest, we have been speaking to the other celestial incarna and seeking advice on what should be done, because we are at a loss of what to do.
Oh, but the child. You should keep an eye on the child. It's so fresh and it's so new. It's something that has grown beyond your previous sins. And if you watch the child closely while you teach it, it could teach you in turn. I think that it is best that that you raise the child, for to walk a fine line between destruction of the worm and the creative energies of the wild. You'd be able to see if there's any corruption in the child and possibly cure it before it has a chance to fester.
If I may ask, do you speak of me specifically, or all 6 of us?
Why not all 6 of you? Well, I know some of the reasons, as her eyes kind of look over all of you.
I only ask so that I may understand, because we also spoke amongst ourselves and we considered bringing the child to the Farah as well.
Widening the child's base of knowledge, that is a good idea. Yeah, so she once again cleans her sickle and then moves forward and starts to prick Dimitri's skin without breaking it, but the razor sharpness of them cannot be denied. As she goes, but you should still be in the child's life. To abandon it, to abandon it would be a great sin. As the wings spread out wide.
Oh, we have no intention of abandoning the child.
Good. Abandoning it would be too much. I would not allow it.
If I may ask for more answers to our current situation, what are your thoughts on Anthelios? We have heard it be called the Eye of the Worm.
I've heard that name as well. We are preparing. I do not know if it's an eye, though. It may be a single fang, a terrible fang driving from beyond the solar system. It could be an asteroid, great and terrible, to strike Gaia to wipe out all life and make sure that it never returns, glowing with divine fire for the retribution of the great destroyer in his prison as he writhes in Malfeas.
Then is it a sign of the apocalypse then? How much time do we have? Because this cub is not even more than 2-3 months old.
You will have to find that out. You are the Garu. Your whole purpose was for this moment. And now that it is upon you, you are like children, fumbling in the dark as if you had not known this since the day of your creation?
Forgive me for not being clear. It is not fumbling in the dark or denying that we knew that this day was coming. It is just I feel as if we are unprepared.
You have had since the dawn of civilization to prepare. I am sorry that you will disappoint my sister.
And that may partly be the fault of our ancestors, and I will gladly bear that fault as well.
It is time to be serious. Not just because the end is coming. She slams a pincer down right next to you, and the stump that you are sitting on splits all the way into the earth. Because this is real. The apocalypse is real. You are adults now. The apocalypse is coming. You have a child to raise in the coming end. You are not the children. You are not the Cleoth. You are the leaders. of the Garu Nation, growing, festering. None of you are below fostering at this point. There are no excuses now. You must stop looking to take orders. You must give them. You are parents. Act like it, or watch your litter die.
I'm gonna hug the cub a little bit tighter and say, I understand.
Zeb will look up. My lady, we saw visions of the underworld being devoured first. Does this mean that the reach from Alpheus starts beyond the second veil?
Shakes her head a little bit. I don't know if that's the worm. I know that the Namers have done something. I know that you saved those ghosts just in time. Or those White Howler ghosts would have been lost in the maelstrom. The final maelstrom.
Thank you, my lady. I think we've been recalled to our duty then, friends?
I believe so.
Yes.
As you see the giant mantis turn into a normal-sized, very pretty dark-skinned, motherly figure, almost very reminiscent, though more human proportion, of the old fertility goddesses discovered. As she goes, I wish you all the best. As she goes to the pup, picks it up gently from Dimitri, and gives it a hug, and many blessings to you. And she gives it a little kiss on the forehead and hands it back to Dimitri gingerly. As she goes over and gives Kyle a hug, and it's like, oh, Kyle, I know you will find the right path. Mark, as she gives him a hug, it is the same to you. And Zebulon, my handsome Zebulon, as she goes, hugs, motherly pat. Remember to keep your siblings in line, as she looks over at Dimitri, William, and Cora. Do I need to chase you out with a stick? Leave the nest. Flutter, flutter.
All right, everyone, let's go. And Dimitri will carry the cub in one arm and hold up the lantern. And
as you head out and you find the star path that leads you back into the heavens. As you see the maidens as they go, was it everything you needed? As they extend and grab the lantern from you.
I think everything we needed and a little bit more.
Good. Safe journeys to all of you.
Thank you.
Mark will give a gesture of farewell. All right, where to next?
Mars.
Oh boy.
Narigol.
Alright. So, how are you going forward? Are you going to try and take the star paths, or are you going to try the gifts of the Wind Rider?
I cannot ride the solar winds. I have no noses.
I guess we're walking.
I mean, if other people roll it, sure, and they just carry me, I just cannot even activate it to roll it.
I'll carry you, buddy.
Yeah, I'll roll for it too and see.
Yeah,
if
you
I
don't
can
have
carry it.
the hard difficulty anymore.
Yeah, you might
That's
actually
true.
get 5 or 6 this time.
So,
Well, I've got 5 dice in it.
alright. And that's diff
Got
7,
four.
though.
Yeah, you got 3 successes last time.
Alright, you got enough to carry one person. Got enough to carry one person. Cora needs to roll 3 successes then to carry everyone. So
So
you guys
I-
are not riding the wind.
No.
Nope.
Alright, so you will still be able to use the star pass, and you will still be able to do an intercult to use the solar winds to help you a little bit on the journey, but the journey will be significantly longer. Who wants to do the guiding solar wind roll?
I would have 7 dice for that pool.
That's probably the best one then, because
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Diff
I
6,
think
right?
diff 7.
7. Yeah.
Because Zeb's is
Alright.
higher, but he also has a diff 9.
Okay.
Is that what,
so-
9 dice at diff 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa!
All right. Using the solar winds, you've decreased the amount of time, so it is. But you do take about 3 days of travel as you move past once again Eshtara and Luna, moving through the star paths, weaving through various asteroids and the like, until you start seeing the red planet of Nurgle. From the surface, you see several wolves of ice starting to charge you.
Kyle will give a howl of greeting.
You get a howl of war.
All right.
Shift to Krynos?
So, yeah, shift to Krynos.
You do have time to shift to Krynos. You all take Krynos, and now it's initiative time, baby.
Woo! Combat!
I kind of figured this would happen here.
Yeah.
I don't think I've rolled above a 4 in initiative in maybe years.
Oh no.
Certainly months, but maybe years.
Cool. Mark, what are you doing this round?
Let's see. I will activate. I will just spend a willpower to activate resist pain then and dodge.
Okay. Kyle?
I am going to activate flows like water for
All right.
willpower. I am going to attack. I mean, which one's closest?
There's
they
one
all
on each of
equidistant?
you. They're all well,
Okay.
they're all coming at you in a line, so one on each of you.
Okay, then I will fight whichever one is on me, basically. And I will claw at that one and dodge.
I'll say that one is Ice Wolf 2. Ice Wolf 6 is the one coming after Mark, and they're going to activate Flare, the big version. Zeb.
I'll spend 2 rage to claw twice and dodge against the Ice Wolf coming for me, or coming for Zeb.
Okay. I'll say that is Ice Wolf 1. Okay, Ice Wolf 3 is coming for Dimitri, and they're just going to bite. Dimitri.
I am going to dodge and use distractions on the wolf that's coming at me.
Ice Wolf 3. Alright. Ice Wolf 2 is going to flare Kyle. Alright, Ice Wolf 4 is going to bite Cora. Ice Wolf 5 is going to bite, actually, Big Flare William. And Ice Wolf 1 is going to bite Zeb. Cora.
I am going to attempt to use True Fear
Okay.
on the one attacking me
Okay.
and claw at it one time.
Cool. So spend and rage.
Yeah.
Alright. And William.
I'm going to activate True Fear on Wolf 5, who is flaring me, and then spend a point to claw at Wolf 5 as well.
Perfect. Alright. Make your roll, please. And the difficulty is, what?
Willpower
should be-
of the opponent or
Difficulty
Yeah.
10.
Okay. Nope. But I still get to claw.
6 roll over. 8
8
damage. Perfect. Alright. Actually, I get a roll soak. That's my fault. Roll willpower. You do 3 points of damage. Alright. Cora?
Alrighty. Gonna mulligan that.
Alright.
Eee.
Alright. It is paused for, what, a turn?
round.
Yes, 1 round. But on top of that, you notice something. Because this is a war spirit, the ability to feel fear is antithesis to its very being, and it takes a point of aggravated damage on its turn,
Oh.
unable to act from fear.
That's so cool.
Damn.
It is also unable to soak for this 1 turn.
Damn. Alright.
Cora scared a war spirit so fucking hard. Damn.
If only I had mulliganed.
And then
Well.
botched it.
Yeah. That's my luck.
Sorry.
I'm mulligan.
Alright. I'm ready for
Alright.
the claw.
Roll your claw. 5 damage. And so now it is their turn. So we go with Ice Wolf 1, which is Bite and Zeb. Zeb dodges. As the wolf comes and it tries to bite. Miss. Alright. Ice Wolf 5 is flaring William.
This is not dodgeable, right?
It is not. But you do get to soak. If you do not soak, you take the total damage is 6 ag.
Ooh.
They take 2 ag as the wolf runs at you. It turns into a spear crafted of ice with living blood in the center of it, and then shoots right into your shoulder. And then as it rips through, it turns into a wolf on the other side. All right. Ice Wolf 4 is unable to bite Cora. They are true feared. And Ice Wolf 2 is activating Big Flare on Kyle. So Kyle, you must soak. Kyle, you take 2 points of ag. As it runs up at you, turns into an axe, slices down your chest, and as the blade finally leaves your body, it is now the tail of an icy wolf once again, and facing you. Alright. Dimitri, distractions.
Alright.
Difficulty is their willpower, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Anne,
You got this.
Here we go.
you didn't have this.
But you didn't really not have it, so
That's
I mean...
true, but now you get to dodge as the wolf is trying to bite you. You dodge.
Oh, nice.
Zeb,
Oh man.
you do get to soak though, so I'll just get that soak ready.
Oof.
That one didn't go anywhere.
Nope, sure isn't. You overexert yourself, swing, miss horribly. Doesn't matter,
Yeah.
so go there. So miss horribly, and now add +1 difficulty to this next attack on top of your existing plus difficulties, which you forgot to add anyway.
I sure did. Well, I'll go put myself in the corner at the end of that. Fuck it.
Oh no.
Hey!
Hey, there you go.
All right, so roll damage.
I succeeded on something.
The damage
Is
roll is
damage?
not. No, it is not.
Okay. Good.
But he does have to beat seven successes on that soak, though.
Oh, well, I mean,
Strike, hit as your claws try and sink into the glass or the ice, and it feels like it's actually crystal or quartz, as your claws basically bounce off, and you're just in kind of a depressive shock. All right, Mark, I need you to soak as Ice Wolf 6 activates its big flare. Would you like to mulligan that soak roll?
I would love to mulligan that soak.
So, as you take 4 points of aggravated damage as the wolf rushes at you, its body explodes into 3 swords. 2 cut right through your legs as your legs pop off and barely reattach in time, and the 3rd one comes through and goes right through the back of your mouth and pops out the other side as they reform into a wolf, and the back of your mouth reforms just enough to reconnect your spinal cord as your blood drops are floating in space. Kyle,
Can I activate resist pain right now?
you sure can.
Wonderful. So I'll do that. And I'll roll to hit. And I'm rolling at diff 7 because of flow like water
Okay,
instead of diff 8.
perfect. 3 successes. Ice Wolf 3 or Ice Wolf 2 soaks the damage. All right. And Mark, you activate resist pain, and now you get to declare again.
It's been a while since I've been at the bottom. Yes, I will,
We all know you're a bottom.
yes. I will... Shame knows. I'll spend my action to dodge, and I'll spend 2 rage to claw at Ice Wolf, the Ice Wolf that flared me.
Okay. Kyle,
I am going to dodge and spend 2 rage to claw Ice Wolf 2.
perfect. Ice Wolf 6 is going to bite Mark. Zeb,
same action as last round.
Ice Wolf 3 is going to do a big flare against Dimitri. Dimitri, what are you doing?
I'm gonna dodge and try to claw Ice Wolf 3,
Why dodge?
because I'll get hit otherwise.
You will get hit with flare regardless. It's an auto damage
Oh,
power.
okay, I didn't realize that.
Yes.
I guess I'll claw twice instead.
Okay. Alright. Ice Wolf 2 is going to bite at Kyle. Alright, and now we've got Ice Wolf 4. They're gonna they're out of their thing, and they're gonna big flare Cora. Ice Wolf 5 is gonna bite William. Ice Wolf 1 is gonna big flare Zeb. Cora, what are you doing this round?
I am going to look at the initiative real quick to remember who's hitting me. 4? Cool. So I'm gonna spend 1 point of rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to claw at Ice Wolf 4, followed by... Actually, no. What I'm gonna do... I'm gonna claw Ice Wolf 4 and follow up with a smash to the face with my hammer.
All right, excellent. William.
Let's see. I have True Fear, Ice Wolf 1. Gotta protect my father figure Zeb. Dodge, and then I want to double claw Wolf 5.
All right. So try your True Fear on Ice Wolf 1, diff 10. Dang.
Yeah, I went into this whole spiritual thing with like 1 rage.
So, stuck for 3 turns, Ice Wolf 1 is unable to act, and they take 3 points of damage. And they cannot soak for 3 rounds.
Okay.
Alright, now it's your attack rolls.
Yep.
Alright, you do 2
damage.
points of damage.
4 rollover, so it should just be...
Soaked.
Okay.
Alright, Cora. Alright, so you've clawed, roll damage.
Uh-huh.
So they soak all of your claw damage.
And then the hammer.
Alright, as you deal 4 damage, as you notice that the hammer, being a blunt weapon, seems to hurt the ice-like forms of the wolf more, and it's not able to soak as much.
Okay.
Alright.
So blunt force trauma. Nice.
Alright, so Ice Wolf 1, it is going to have to spend the essence for flare, even though it cannot get it off. So it takes additional damage, activating its powerful power. Alright, Ice Wolf 5, biting at William. Dodged. And then the one on Cora is going to big flare. So Cora, you get to roll soak. You take 3 points of ag.
Yeah.
As your hammer rattles it, the thing then turns into like a whip as it whips around your hammer, pulls itself up, and the whip strikes you across the face, sending an eyeball flying as it's just floating in the air. You'll have to pick that up later.
Oh, super.
But you can reattach it. You just gotta...
I'll pop it back in. It's fine.
Alright, Ice Wolf 2 coming in to bite Kyle. You don't dodge.
Fuck. As the
Coming in
kids say.
though. Yeah. What's coming in for a bite? Roll soak. You take 1 point of lethal damage as the creature jumps, bites, gets a good grip on your back and your haunch, and gets a good tear. Alright, Dimitri. Claw you some
Right.
Ice Wolf 3.
Alright, time to claw.
You do 1 point of damage, and then you got 4 rollover, so...
So 6 for that second attack.
Alright. You did 2 damage.
Not bad.
Nope. Alright. Well, now they're activating Big Flare on you, Dimitri. Dimitri, roll soak, please.
Well, that is 2 successes.
Dimitri, you took 4 points of aggravated damage.
Oh no.
As the spirit then turns into like a sword and shield as the shield bashes your hand and claw away after you hit it. And then the shield goes right through the sternum and pulls out as they fuse back together into a wolf. Alright, Zeb. And they don't get to soak because they're true feared.
Well, I gotta just make sure I can actually hit them first, right?
Zeb, can you hit the broadside of a barn? Sure can.
First time I can.
That damage. Fuck. Alright. Zeb, you feel the rush of anger and fury in your heart as you give out a mighty howl and you sink your claws in, grab the ice, and rake out chunks as little dribbles of blood come out, and the depression of Eshtara burns away in your fury. Ice Wolf 6 begins and leaps at Mark.
Dodge.
It succeeds, it hits.
Oof. Okay.
So soak.
Soak.
Alright, you take 3 points of lethal damage.
Let's see here. That is gonna send me into a frenzy.
Alright. Roll Rage Diff 8. Alright, as you heal 1 point of ag, as you heal up, you shift into... You're staying Krynos and you give out a howl of anger. You will be unable to dodge in all your future endeavors.
Alright.
Kyle, claw time.
If I roll to heal because I have lethal, does that also come? Okay,
Nope.
great. And that's T8, right?
Yep.
Great.
You heal that lethal... Excuse me.
Alright, and first claw. Fuck.
Oh.
Second claw.
Better. Alright, Kyle, same thing. as you burst into anger, you grab the wolf and you just you miss, grow frustrated, you throw yourself full weight as it just has enough time to harden its haunches. As you slam, you see ice cracking along the side of the wolf as blood spurts out of the cracks and it goes flying just a few feet, spinning before recatching itself in the gravitational pull of the planet. All right. And then, Mark, make your attacks.
All right, first claw.
Dang, look at that. So you do 4 damage. As it soaks a little bit of it, but you get a good slam into it.
We'll come in with a second one.
Want to roll over? All right, it's soaked on the second. All right, declaration time.
Oh, my bad.
Mark, what are you doing this round?
So since I can only attack, I'll spend 2 rage to get me 3 attacks on that wolf. Claws.
Cool. Kyle?
Same as before. I'm going to dodge and spend 2 rage to claw twice.
Perfect. Ice Wolf 6 is going to do the same and bite Mark. Zeb? All right.
Character clarification as well.
Sure.
For me. For the health, when will I start rolling regeneration
on your turn this time? You'll be able to regenerate the lethal. And you have 2
the
lethals.
lethal. Okay.
And you can only heal 1 per turn.
Can he for the turn he just took?
Oh, yes, he can. So roll your stamina
Awesome.
real quick. Diff 8.
Thank you, Tyler.
All right, so you regen 1 lethal. Zeb, what are you doing?
I'm going to flank Ice Wolf 3 with Dimitri.
Okay.
And I will spend, I'll spend 2 rage to attack 3 times. I'll claw 3 times.
All right, so doing that, Ice Wolf 3 is going to bite Dimitri. Dimitri, what are you doing?
I'm gonna dodge and claw Ice Wolf 3 and flank with Zeb.
Cool. Ice Wolf 2 is going to continue to bite Kyle. Ice Wolf 4 is going to bite Cora. Ice Wolf 5 is going to continue to bite William. Ice Wolf 1 is going to do Dick. And Cora, what are you doing?
I am going to activate Might of Thor and hammer time on Wolf 4.
Cool. And William.
I'm gonna claw once at Wolf 5 and spend a willpower for an auto success to a hit.
Make that roll. 3
4
roll over.
Roll over.
Or 4
4.
roll over, yep. You're right.
Yeah.
There's its soak.
Yep. Shit. Nope.
Alright, soaked. Cora, roll your willpower for Might of Thor, I believe.
Yep. 2 rounds, double, so that'll put me at 20. I swear to God. If you... then. Thanks.
You did 9 damage as your hammer comes swinging down. Ice Wolf 4, as you swing down, you smash your hammer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smashing directly into the creature's head as it shivers, kind of staggers, but is still up as you just get a good old slam off. Ice Wolf 5 coming in for their... What is it? Yeah. Ice Wolf 5 coming in for their bite. 6 roll over. Roll soak, please.
I did.
Would you roll? Oh,
1.
no.
Oh, yeah. No. No.
5 lethal.
1, 2, 3, 4. That puts me at frenzy.
All right. Roll rage.
5, D10,
Diff 8.
T8, F1.
You
2.
heal 2 points. You heal the aggravated first.
Oh, perfect. So that means all of it is lethal.
Perfect. That gets a good bite in. Ice Wolf 4 spends a willpower, changes their action as they change into like a Greek phalanx fighter. Bows to Cora and steps aside, acknowledging her strength as a warrior.
Awesome.
And they are out of the combat. Ice Wolf 2 isn't, though. They come in and they try and bite the shit out of Kyle. Alright, Kyle. You are unable to dodge as it comes in for the bite. Roll soak, please.
I'm unable to dodge?
You got 5 successes and they got 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Sorry, I thought you were saying you can't do that. 6 roll over.
No. You
You made me scared.
As you just barely, as it comes in, gets a good bite into your bicep.
Mulligan.
Mulligan? Okay.
It wasn't a botch, though.
Still not great.
Jesus fuck. Okay,
All
well,
right. As they get a hold and do 5 lethal. What does that put you at?
why that puts me at incapacitated. So.
Alright, so as your arm gets ripped off, then roll Rage Defate. As you heal 1 point of ag, as the blood in your body basically catches the arm and reconnects it to you. Dimitri, make your attack with the flank.
All right, and if I looked up right, it's -1 to the difficulty.
Correct. Alright, you did 2 points of lethal damage. Or ag.
Nice.
Alright. It gets to try and bite you. And you're dodging, right?
Yes, dodging.
You successfully dodge.
Nice.
Zeb, it's your turn. Nice. 5 rollover. As you match. Second attack. Oh, Jesus. Alright.
Yeah. Hey, man. He really wants to live.
Close, but no, as you just... Zeb is kind of...
Hey.
What is it? Zeb's pulling something from Blazing Saddles. You brute, you awful brute, as you're slamming your claws into it and just doing nothing. Ice Wolf 6.
I'm not dodging, so...
Not dodging, but you are soaking. As you do get bit, but then the teeth go soft, and you're just back at incapacitated, but it's bashing.
Okay.
As the spirit shifts... as you shift into Hamid form, knock the fuck out. Spirit is in a Roman gladiator form and goes, "You fought well, but not well enough," as he steps to the side and leaves the combat. Alright, Kyle, in your frenzy.
I was rolling better when I was sad.
You sure were.
Like, it's the difficulty's so low now, and it's just like, no.
Well, his soak was low, so hopefully you can do something with that.
We'll see.
You did something with that. That's 6 damage.
Alright, and the second one.
Okay, let's roll over. 7 damage. As the spirit immediately shifts into a revolutionary soldier, pops a shot into your head, no damage, and your frenzy gets knocked out of you. As you are out of frenzy, the spirit looks at you and nods and goes, "You are a valiant and powerful warrior." Ice Wolf 2 is out of the combat. Mark is unconscious and out of the combat. So Kyle, what are you doing this round? Ice Wolf 3, 5, and 1 are still up.
I'm gonna go back for Ice Wolf 1 this turn, and I ain't too proud. So if Kyle wants to help Zeb out,
Alright.
I'm the guy that can't act. Let's do it.
Yeah, okay. I will help out Zeb then.
How many claws?
1 on this one. I will flank with Zeb. If that's allowed with non-pack mates, I will flank with Zeb and...
Yeah, I believe it is. It's not a pack tactic.
Perfect.
Alright, Zeb.
I will spend Rage for 2 claw attacks against Ice Wolf 1, flanking with Kyle.
Perfect. Ice Wolf 3. Right, Dimitri. Dimitri.
I'm gonna dodge and claw Ice Wolf 3.
Perfect. Ice Wolf 2 out. Ice Wolf 4 out. Ice Wolf 5. Bite William. Ice Wolf 1 Dick. Cora.
I will throw my hammer at 3.
3. Okay. Are you frenzying, Dimitri?
No, I am not frenzied yet.
I would point out that William is frenzying. Because
William
William's frenzying. If he takes more damage, he's basically out of the fight.
Oh gosh, okay then.
And loses, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So in that case,
That'd be 5.
5. Yeah, we'll throw it at 5.
Throw it at 5. Cool. And William, you're just gonna claw at 5?
Twice, because I have a point of rage now, since I took
Okay.
damage. And I'm also going to heal the lethal damage.
Yep. Roll stamina. Or unless you have combat healing.
I do not. I wish I did. But I don't, and I never activated it if I did.
It's automatic.
Oh, no.
It has
Yeah, it's automatic.
zero automatic. It has zero activation. It's a permanent just effect. It's great.
You are right. So it's just a straight stam roll.
Yep. Combat healing's bread and butter. You heal 1
3.
point of. You only heal 1. It's a
Dang.
success or fail.
Okay. And because I'm frenzied, I don't take wound penalties, right?
0 wound penalties.
All right. So I will do 10d, 10d6, F1, claw 1, 5 damage.
No
6
damage.
soak. Okay. 2 damage.
2 damage to Ice Wolf 5. Alright, Cora. It's the same as an attack roll. That's the nice thing about the throwing the hammer. Dex melee diff 6. Boom! As it goes a-flying.
Awesome.
And now roll damage. As you do 5 points as the hammer goes flying, hits the spirit in the face. Smashing it, the head kind of shakes as the spirit takes the form of a World War II pilot, pulls out a handgun and shoots William right between the eyes as his frenzy is ended. Good fighting, soldier. And steps aside. Alright, Ice Wolf 1, doing Dick, will be able to act next round. Dimitri, follow that Ice Wolf 3.
Alright, here we go.
Or rollover. You match.
Ah.
Alright, so they hit Dimitri, so you get to roll soak. Take 1 point of lethal.
Alright.
Alright. Now it's Zeb with your 2 claws.
Alright, first claw.
I'll roll over.
He said as he rolled insanely high stamina rolls every time.
Hey, this one can't soak. You circumvented that weakness.
Ah,
3 damage.
alright.
Next attack.
Right.
Roll over.
Yeah.
2 damage. And Kyle.
Is it just to hit that is easier?
Yes.
Okay.
By 1. Right. What a hit.
Well, now that it's not mine, it's... There's no risk here.
I see.
It's just easy. Oh, never mind.
Oh, there it is.
I'm still bad. Yeah, it was this part I was bad at.
As the spirit turns into a U.S. commando, nods and steps aside as you all trounce the last one, because that spirit's not gonna be able to stand up to all of you. You're able to succeed, and the spirits step aside, and a road of stars leads down to the planet of Nurgle.
Is Mark conscious again?
Yes, Mark is conscious, and if you have any lethal, all the lethal starts to begin healing extremely rapidly.
Still leaves Mark pretty beat up, so he's got a bunch of aggravated.
Yeah. Lots
this
of
is-
aggravated.
This is probably where the water comes in handy.
Maybe. Well, this is where we were supposed to save the water for, but
Mother's touch.
maybe.
Because we
Yeah.
have water.
You can also lick each other.
Yeah, I've always got a tongue.
Yeah, it's always been
Yeah.
assumed we just kind of lick or spit on each other.
I've done my fair share of spitting on people.
So I get that research.
Would you like to say that again, and we could put it on the channel's OnlyFans?
Werewolf the Apocalypse.
Yes.
After dark.
You can get 2
I'm
Sing
down.
the
Let's
bottom.
do it. Start monetizing.
Yep, sig the bottom.
Top the
Sam
bottom to
spit.
you, mister.
Yep. Sig's the bottom, and I do the spitting. It's fine.
Strap on, guys. Strap in, guys.
How
I'm not gonna leave
damaged
that
are
in.
you? No, that makes sense.
How damaged are you? Who's got what ag?
I've got 3.
Yeah, I'll heal you.
I have 4 ag.
Okay.
I have-
George,
Thank you.
I have 0. I
Okay.
took 2 ag, and then the rest were lethal that put me into frenzy, and so I healed the 2 ag first.
All right, I'll heal you. Or Zeb will heal Dimitri. What's your rage, pal?
I've got 1 temp rage.
Okay, so diff 2.
Awesome.
So the first heal is towards Dimitri and Kyle, is what it says. Or Dimitri
Okay.
and Mark first.
Okay. Yeah. No worries about that. I'm totally fine with that.
What's your ag?
3.
I didn't see. 3?
It's totally fine.
Are you sure? Because I can spend 1 more noses. Like, I can...
I mean,
Mark could too.
I could too.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You do it.
I have a huge pool.
Alright. Empathy. Diff.
Int
What's your
empathy,
current?
alright.
What's your current rage?
What
Cora?
is-
My current rage is 2. I've
Perfect.
spent a lot. But I'm glad I have Stoking Fury's Furnace because that helps.
Sure does. Fully healed. All right.
Thank you.
And now you guys begin to head down towards the planet, I assume.
Yeah.
Before we do that, Dimitri's gonna catch Cora's missing eye, kind of wipe it off a little bit, and hand it back to her.
Oh, perfect. I totally forgot about my eyeball. Yeah, let's...
As you grab it from Dimitri, put it in, and the nerves reconnect with your regeneration.
Thank you.
The
As
one-eyed wolf taking care of you. It's like that David Tell joke. It's like you want to take advice on the conditions of the ground from a one-legged man. You want to know about your eyes with a one-eyed dude.
as you begin to head down, you see the inhospitable, and you feel the heat of the planet. It's with Katanka Sonak in the sky. It's blisteringly hot. As your feet land, and you see the great extinct volcano, larger than Mount Everest, upon the horizon, beckoning you. You are in the realm of Nurgle, and you will be tested. And we will find out how that goes down next time. Thank you to
My
everyone who
God.
listened.
That wasn't even the test. Son of a bitch.
Punch.
And we'll
Punch.
see how Kyle fares in his crisis next time. Thank
How
you
many
to
times is
everyone
Kyle
who
gonna die
listened.
next time?
Catch you in that next episode, everyone. Bye.
I
Bye.
See you next time.
think that's as close to a goodbye as we're gonna get from Kyle. My God!